Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there. Wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from, thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. This video, we're going to look at Ghana Black Stars. A lot of people are asking, can this Black Stars 27-man squad win the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire? We're going to look at all those right here. I'll be taking you back to history a little bit about the African Cup of Nations and the main reason why I believe that Ghana can win the African Cup of Nations with this 27-man squad. To my personal opinion, to win a tournament, you do not need star players, but you need a team. Okay, and I'm going to be going all a little bit history about some countries that won the African Cup of Nations with their players and a lot of things for you to check and know that yes, it is possible Ghana can win the African Cup of Nations with this 27-man squad. But let me take your time a little bit. Whatever you are and you want a lot of things right here in Spain, Intercop is the right place for you. You own a ship and you want to come to Spain for maintenance and you want shipping agency to supply you a lot of goods, do not go nowhere. You are here in Europe and you want to ship a lot of things back to Africa, or you are in Africa and you want a lot of things right here in Spain, do not go nowhere. Please pick the number on your screen and get more information. So let's dive in very quick and check the African Cup of Nations and some of the teams that have the number of the trophy, the African Cup of Nations trophy. Egypt is number 1. They won the African Cup. They have the African Cup trophy 7 times. Followed by Cameroon. Cameroon won the African Cup of Nations 5 times. Followed by Ghana. Ghana won the African Cup of Nations 4 times. Following Nigeria. Nigeria won the African Cup of Nations 3 times. Ivory Coast won the cup twice, Algeria twice, and DR Congo twice. But now, let me take you back to details for you to know the reason why I'm saying that Ghana can win the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. We do want a team. To win a tournament, you need a team. You do not need star players. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. I'm going to take you back to history a little bit for you to understand my point very clear. So, Algeria, their first time they won the African Cup of Nations was 1990. And their last trophy they won, the last trophy was 2019. So, they won the African Cup of Nations twice. Algeria, that is the last time they won the African Cup of Nations, 2019. Moving to Ghana. Ghana won the African Cup of Nations 4 times, and Ghana's first time winning the African Cup of Nations was way back for the first time, 1963 and 1965 and 1978 and 1982. That was the last time Ghana national team won the African Cup of Nations, 1982. Okay. Now we are going back to Cameroon. The time that Ghana won the African Cup of Nations, Cameroon was nowhere to be found at that time. Talking about to win the, when I say they are nowhere to be found, not that they was not playing football, yes, of course, but there wasn't even. Ghana won the African Cup of Nations 3 times before Cameroon won their first trophy, but now they overcome Ghana. So Cameroon, the first time Cameroon won the African Cup of Nations was 1984, and they went on to win the African Cup of Nations again 2000, okay, 2000, and they win the African Cup of Nations again 2002, they again 2017, okay. They are the Cameroon. So from Cameroon, let's move. The last time Cameroon they won the African Cup of Nations was 2017, and I'll be coming back to talk about this. The last time they won the African Cup of Nations was 2017. Now we're moving to Nigeria. Nigeria won the first African Cup of Nations 1980 and 1994, and the last time they won the African Cup of Nations was 2013. That is Cameroon. The host nation, Ivory Coast. They won their first trophy 19 92 against Ghana with the lost penalty. They went on. They went to finals. 2006 they lost. 2012 they lost against Zambia, and they won their last trophy 2015 against Ghana with penalties. So now let's come back and talk about the reason why I said Ghana can win the African Cup of Nations if only the team come together and there is teamwork and unity. Let me tell you the reason why it is easy for Ghana to win the African Cup of Nations. We do not need stars. Ghana need a team. If you check Zambia, when Zambia won their first ever African Cup of Nations, that was 12 February 2012. They wasn't having a lot of star players. There wasn't a player that you can say this is a, not to disrespect the team and the players, but based on a top-notch players that play in higher clubs, like top clubs out there, they wasn't having a player like that. But what made them won the African Cup of Nations? Why it was unity, and the team was determined, like really wanted to win something. That helped them to win the African Cup of Nations, but they wasn't having a lot of big stars name out there. When we move from Zambia, let's talk about Nigeria. The last time Nigeria won the African Cup of Nations was 2013. I think when they won goal against Burkina Faso, if I get that clear. They played the finals against Burkina Faso. That's the last time Nigeria won the African Cup of Nations. And the late Stephen Casey, may still rest in peace. He took a lot of local players that even Nigerians wasn't having confidence of the team. A lot of stars wasn't in the Nigeria squad. Even Nigerians was doubting that there is no, if their best is to qualify from group stage, and if the team able to reach even their highest is quarterfinals. That is what Nigerians was talking about that year, because they believe that they wasn't having team at all. But they went on to win the tournament, I think, in South Africa. Now, let's come back to Cameroon. Cameroon, when they was going to the tournament 2017, there was a lot of drama with the team. A lot of star players refused to go to the tournament. Most of their star players, and their coach, Hugo Bruce or something like that, the one that is a coach in coaching South Africa now. That is the coach that took Cameroon, that they won the African Cup of Nations 2017. There wasn't a star players in the Cameroon team. They picked players from nowhere. Most of their star players refused due to one or two issues that I do not really know much about it. But at the end of the day, they picked players from here. Cameroon was saying that at that time, 2017, that to qualify from the group would be very difficult for them. But they went on to win the African Cup of Nations, I think against Egypt, if I get that clear. So now let's come back to Ghana Black Stars. So this is some of the reason why I myself here believe strongly that Ghana can win the African Cup of Nations if the players really come together. The players really eager, that we really want to do something, not just about the nation, but we want to do something so that one day we can also feel proud about ourselves, with our family, with our kids, for them to know that this social year I won the trophy. I was part of Ghana national team for us to win, winning the African Cup of Nations for the 5th time. So if the players come together, and I think Sulu Muntari, or one of the former player, said sometimes the team that is no really, sometimes the way social media and all those kind of things, if the players able to take this kind of social media, TikTok and other platform out and say they want to focus, they can win the African Cup of Nations. The reason why I want you to believe strongly that Black Stars can win the African Cup of Nations, it doesn't matter how many players, what type of names we have there. Let's take back 2005 coming to 2010. Ghana was having the most strong team and very good players. What trophy did this player they win for Ghana? We was having players like Stephen Appiah, not to disrespect their performance at that time. But what I'm basing here, sharing with you, for you to guys understand that winning a trophy have nothing to do with players, but you need players, a good attitude, teamwork, and confidence in what they really desire in everything. When we was having players like Stephen Appiah, Samoa Jan, Laye Kingston, Macleason, Otuado, even talk about all these players, Antonanan, even back 2008, Ghana was having a strong team. Junior Gogo, may so rest in peace. Junior Gogo, Laye Kingston, and like Matthew Amua, Asamoah Jan, Macleason, Antonanan, all these players was there. Quincy Owusu-Biyi, a lot of good players playing at top clubs. Did we win the African Cup of Nations? The answer is no. So that is my main reason why I believe strongly that Ghana can win the African Cup of Nations. And one thing, most of the times, teams that go into tournament, if you ask countries that are favored to win the African Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire, it is only few countries or few people that will say yes, Ghana can also win it, because past of some time now, our performance is not really top notch out there. So when you are talking about players, countries that are likely to are favored, people going to go for a lot of countries like Morocco, Senegal, Algeria, and maybe Nigeria, because of a lot of players that they have, and Cameroon. And maybe Ghana will become, even Tunisia and Mali, maybe Ghana will be coming somewhere 9 or 10 based on our performance. That is what also going to help Ghana, because there will not be too much pressure on the team, so they can capitalize that advantage to do something. That is my main reason why I believe strongly that they can win the team, they can win the tournament, if only the players really desire to win something and they know what they want, and it is not about lifestyle and this and that. I just want to be part of the African Cup of Nations so that one day I can also say I was part. But if the players really want to win something and they really motivate themselves that, come on guys, it is time for us to put ourselves out there to make sure that we also do something for the nation, the fans, and ourselves and our family. So when these guys able to come together, and as we Ghanaians as well, we come together and give massive support and not focusing on about what this player did, and we all want to put things together, say we want to give our massive support. Why not? So I don't know if you believe it, you agree with me or not, but that is my personal opinion. A lot of people saying that this team winning the African Cup of Nations, it will be difficult. For me, I do not see it like that. The only way it will be difficult if the players are not together, if the players are not really desire that they want to win something. That is the only thing. And not playing with selfish and making sure that when I get past, I cannot score, but I need to give it to my brother to score. Why not? We can win the African Cup of Nations. So that is my personal opinion when it comes to this Ghana Black Star team. I am fully 100% that they can win the tournament when there is togetherness and belief. So thank you so much for always watching Awini Unity platform, and I do really appreciate you once again, and one love.